Hey, what's up, y'all? We back for another video. As you can see on our screen, this video is going to be about Lil Nas, and this is Where's Gucci Mane. Follow me on IG, Where's Gucci Mane _. Also, you can always email me at where'sgucci@gmail. Make sure you like this video, share, and subscribe. So today I wanted to talk about the BET Awards and Lil Nas X, and what do y'all think? Do y'all think he's pandering? What I want to do is we can do the BET. We're gonna just talk about a couple of the looks. It was given like low budget. I remember a time when we used to watch the BET Awards. It was such a big deal. You know, it was like the Black Grammys, if you will. Even though we know these award shows don't mean anything. It's a little commercial. Got a commercial in the background. But even though, like, you know, these award shows don't really mean anything, the BET Awards was a big deal 10 years ago. It was, like I said, like the Black Grammys. But things have changed. People get cheap. You know how that go. So I just found it interesting how cheap the fashions were looking like. Whew. This is supposed to be Lil' Kim, but I thought everybody knew that this wasn't the same person. I really did. I didn't know that, you know, I had to like make it be known that this is a replacement. This is not the same person. But it just gave low budget. Like, they had Lil Nas X giving upholstered couch. I'm gonna say this, if it would have been a different print, it could have been a movement. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because whoever made it does look well made to me, but it's the print, it's the fabric. Sweetie looked cheap. Like, everybody just looked. Jasmine Sullivan looked good. I didn't like the black belt, but she looked good. She looked nice. Chloe Versatility, y'all know she's up next. This is their new fave right now. She's up next. Sierra, that belt, it was the belt in the hair for me. Sierra had the studded boots. It was a mess. I liked hers pants, but hers always boring to me. So, I don't see it for her. And y'all don't forget, her was somebody that was playing the piano on TV, one of them children they already had in formation. It was, I don't know. I watched the clips, but it wasn't nothing that I need to go back and watch. And that's also when Cardi B announced that she was quote-unquote pregnant with her second child. Cool. Now, my question to you is, do y'all think Lil Nas X is pandering? Because, don't get me wrong, I understand, especially by us being black, even though black and gay are not the same and they're not equivalent, but I can understand you wanting to see someone who is similar to you. But I feel like y'all have to understand the bigger picture and the bigger cause. He's a plant. Lil Nas is a plant put in place, again, to show that black men are gay, that homosexuality is like our thing. They're trying to reverse history if y'all really understand what's going on. If you look at ancient Greek statues, you see a bunch of men with children. You see a bunch of pedophilia and homosexual activities. You also see bestiality in ancient Greek culture. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of bestiality in Greek, Roman, all the Caucasian culture. But then when you look at African statues, when you look at Egyptian statues, you don't see those same things. If you just compare what I just showed, just go on Google. You'll see all the statues. Even if you don't put in gay, you could just put in statues, and it's gonna come up all this other different stuff. Weirdness. They're missing the leg. They're missing the arm. It's always some other weird shit going on. But when you look at Egyptian statues, when you look at art, from what we know is our history, because again, they've lied to us about our history for so long, so we don't know what it is. But the point is, when the things that I see that I feel are indigenous to black people, it's not giving off homosexuality or pedophilia. All the artifacts, you don't see us a group of boys and a group of men just on the statue. You don't. I really think that y'all need not to be fooled by him. I really do feel that he's giving me 27 Club. He's only 22. And they got him. My thing is, too, the fashions. Oh, my God. I just wish they would at least give him better fashions. Give him better fashions. He always looking like somebody from 2002. This is tacky. Like, it's a mess. And it's just like, at least gay community, if y'all gonna stand for Lil Nas, at least be like, hey, we need to get you a stylist, because he be looking a mess. This was the nicest look I saw on him. This was a nice suit. They're trying to trick our children, because right now, society is so weak-minded at this moment that anything that they see is gonna hold on to. Anything that they see, it's like a program. They program it into our kids. And again, I'm not one of the people that have an issue with homosexuality, because you'll have people like, oh, gay this. I'm not into that. I feel like people should be able to live their life. But I feel like Lil Nas is pandering. I don't feel like it's organic. This is a suit. I said, this is a nice suit to me. I thought this was the nicest he's ever looked. He always looking like a slave, or he always looking like he about to go to the 2001 MTV Awards. Even with the video, that Montero, it's a demonic video. He's giving the devil a lap dance, even though, you know, it's not a heaven or hell or a Satan or Lucifer. It's just still the concept of, if this was a demonic entity, you want to give him a lap dance, and you rather be with the demonic entity than the good entity. Everyone was tripping about the kiss, but again, that's a part of the pandering. So I'm not shocked. But it's not the first time. Another time he had, I think it was on SNL or somewhere, he had the guy licked on his neck, or he licked on the guy's neck. So this is just what he do for real. It's a pander. He's here to cause a divide, because they know, the higher ups know that the LGBTQ, they want that representation. And they feel like they're gay before anything. They're gay before they're black. They're gay before their religion. And really, gay is a sexual preference. You know what I'm saying? It's not a culture. It's not a... Because if I wake up in the morning, when you walk in a room, unless you tell me, I don't know if you're gay or straight, but I can tell you if you're black or white. I can't tell you who you lay in the bed with just by looking at you without you talking, you know, unless it's evidently clear. So it's a mess. I just wanted to cover this real quick, because I just thought it was just interesting, like how he causes so much controversy. No one is paying attention to the pandering for real. You know what I'm saying? This isn't organic to me. This isn't like, let's say, I can't really think, and it is, I can't think of who. Oh my gosh, it was a gay man in the 80s, and he was Sylvester. It's not giving Sylvester. If you really know your history, you'll know who Sylvester is. And he was a gay man in the 80s that could sing his tail off. And he was unapologetically gay. And it was organic. That's my point with this Lil Nas. You could tell this is a plant. It's definitely giving me a plant vibe. He happy to be in the room, but it's definitely giving me 27 Club, because they've given him a lot. He has a #1. I can't remember if he has a Grammy yet, but it's giving 27 Club. Also, I feel like I've shared on my page, his name, Lil Nas, is to change the algorithm for Nasir Jones, you know, the rapper Nas. I feel like it's a reason his name is Lil Nas X. It's the reason that his name is Nas. So I just want us to pay attention to that too. But that's all I really have for this. This is going to be a short little video. We're going to do a couple more videos. So y'all just keep up with me. When you're in the industry, you don't have much of a choice. You do what you're told. But I mean, you choose to be in that industry. I think he's a plant. I mean, that don't, to me, unless you're a child, I don't really sympathize, because it's still a choice. One thing we all have is free will. He chooses to do it. A lot of them, they like that notoriety. Some of them might not have got attention as a child or the attention that they want. So this is the attention they've been craving. That's the type of people that they focus on. They like the people that are, you notice how society loves the rags to riches story so much? The higher ups do too, because it's easier to manipulate somebody who's from rags to riches because they don't want to go back to rags. And there's some of us who will be like, I'm not doing all that for no money. You can't pay me the amount. But there's others who might say that, but on the back end, they'll call like, hey, how much you said you was going to give me if I do what? Oh, I'll do that shit. It's all about your pride and your morals, you know? Some people want that popularity because they really don't get the money. These people don't have no money like they claim. So some people want that fame, that limelight. But yeah, this is a little short video. I don't know if I'm going to keep it up or not. I'm probably going to be redoing it. But I'm going to do another video about, I think I'm about to do religion next so I can get that out the way. All right.